And they're set to go here. Race 10. They're off. King Adviso jumped all right. However, Camera Action dwelt at the start, missed it noticeably. Out quickly also Golden Veil, pushing through Hell I Am soon after the start with Nobility driving up on the inside of Urquhart's Bluff. About midfield but a shade wide Malletier. Then Snippy Witch over on the inside, Rockin' the Jam getting back with Above the Peg, followed further back Playing Games and last Camera Action. Nearing the 700 mark, the leader King Adviso. He burned them off, King Adviso, going to the top over Golden Veil. Hell I Am travels third, back on the inside the mare Nobility. Over on the outside is Malletier, having to drag the 3 deep line into it now as King Adviso races away from them. Further back Rockin' the Jam, then Camera Action well out of its ground. Back there Snippy Witch, Playing Games, and Above the Peg last of all. King Adviso heads for home, bounds away in pursuit Malletier. They've got 250 to go. King Adviso a length and a half clear, the margin being cut down by Malletier. It's still King Adviso getting tied. Malletier's got him. Malletier went to King Adviso, grabbed him, and Pikey wins the last. He's got 4. Malletier beat King Adviso. Then came Rockin' the Jam, probably third in that photo with Snippy Witch and Urquhart's Bluff. Then wider out Playing Games, got to the line very well. Behind them Camera Action, a gap then to the tiring Golden Veil. Further back Nobility, Hell I Am, and the last of them home is Above the Peg. There was just a sense, you could tell when King Adviso kicked away, first up at 1200 metres, if there's going to be a chink in the armour, the Wizard would find it. And he's done that with Malletier, which has cut King Adviso down. Third, not much in that. Oh, it's close. It's either Urquhart's Bluff or Rockin' the Jam. There was a lip between them at the finish, and then Snippy Witch close up. The judge has a look at the photo. They ran 1:10.35. So Malletier from the Luke Fernie stable, the Nakoni gelding from Vuitton has sat 3 deep, no cover, and gunned down King Adviso to win this last event. A very good effort here. Owned by the Newralin Park Thoroughbreds, M. Cam and Ms. J.K. Baldwin. Second start in WA and has produced a really good performance because they've run time in the race and he had to do it pretty tough to run down a very, very capable front runner like King Adviso. We still wait on the outcome for third. King Adviso on return today has run very well, bumping into a horse a little better than him on the day with that run under its belt, Malletier. A length was the margin at the finish. King Adviso by Animal Kingdom from Adviso, Chris and Michael Gangemi, Brad Parnham. And it must be awfully close for third between Rockin' the Jam and Urquhart's Bluff. There wasn't much between the 3 of them when they went to it, but it's primarily between those 2. 10-3 a photo here to the last on the card. So 10 races run. Pike wins 4 at the end of it all and is about to make his way back with Malletier. We'll wait still. It looks as though it's getting closer and closer to the probability of a dead heat maybe in this last event. We'll go down to Tess, who's standing by there with the winning trainer Luke Fernie.
Thanks, Darren. Great job, as usual, calling home all the action this afternoon. Catching up now with Luke Fernie. Luke, congratulations. Malletier, he put the writing on the wall last start. That was huge, so you must have been confident today.
Yeah, we were going to go midweek and he drew ordinary, and then we nominated for today and he drew ordinary again, and just sort of tried to fill Willie with confidence and said, the horse is good, you're good, you do your own thing and the result will come, and that's what it did. I thought we were going to be out there 3 deep, no cover for a little bit, but I don't think it would have mattered. He's got plenty of gears, this horse, and I think he's gone a long way.
He had quite the task as well. King Adviso gave a fair bit of cheek out there in front, so it's great to see him be able to fight him down.
Yeah, jury was out on him first up. I thought he might have slept with the light on a little bit, but he chased this one home really well today, and yeah, the boys are pretty happy. Pikey's won the last as well, same as me. So nice horse. He's got a future and looking forward to what he can do.
Always handy when you've got the grandstand on your back as well. Where do you look to next for him?
No real plans. I'll have a chat with Glenn and the team over east. I'm very fortunate to get this one off Grant Alana. He come over in very good nick for me, so just been put a saddle on him, keep him ticking over and get a result. So good result for the team over east. Thank you to Grant Alana as well.
A nice horse on the rise for your stable, continuing to do great things. Well done.
Thank you.
Luke Fernie there after the win of Malletier. Willie Pike takes out the last, Scotty, and gee, doesn't the crowd here just lift on course when he's able to do that in the last?
Oh, doesn't they? Don't they what there, Tessa? And around the country too, no doubt there was a lot of social media attention going through with Willie Pike being aboard 9 of the 10 favourites here today, coming into the meeting at the moment, or this morning when scratchings came through, it was actually 10 of 10 favourites. Didn't end up being that way in the end for him, but all of a sudden you could see how many people were going to be talking about him, and if they were going to have one bet, it was probably going to be Pike in the last anyway. But it's 10, 3, 11 and 5. Malletier gets the job done in the last for Willie Pike, who brings up his 4th winner on the program. He's weighing in and he'll join us now for a word. Willie, this horse first up in WA, chased really hard at the 1,000.
Yeah, he did, but I thought he only gave me about 80%. He said, don't worry, I'm going to eat my oats tonight and I'll sleep well. So he certainly gave me more than 80% today. He was on. Luke said, just be confident. I think he'll be there for you. And he wasn't wrong. He'd come on a lot from that first run. He'd woken up and, yeah, Luke gave me the confidence to go do what he needed to do.
Did you get in at any stage, or you're out there on your own?
No, I was 3 wide with cover, but then it was nice to have cover down the back, but then the cover was probably kind of more of a hindrance than a help for the bend, and to sustain a run wide like that is pretty good effort.
There's always going to be a unique day coming into it with the book of rides that you had. How do you review your own day?
I had a great day, 4 winners. Expectation is, yeah, it is what it is. 10 would have been nice, but look, if you're complaining about 4, look, I normally have a pretty big violin and whinge a bit, but I'm not whinging about 4.
Can we get a word on Dominatus, today's beaten favourite in the Lex Piper?
Yeah, it was a little bit, obviously he's a bit below his best there. Look, we had a nice economical run. The winner was probably just too good today anyway, but I don't know, he still could have run a nice 2nd or 3rd, but overall, a bit disappointing. See how he pulls up.
What about the fan club over the back?
They're going right, aren't they? Must have done. I've done something. They're still chanting my name instead of booing me, so it's something.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Thank you.
And the chant just gets louder for Pikey here in the last. There he goes. Malletier takes out the last here for Luke Fernie. Willie Pike, he's going to throw them his goggles. The boys are ecstatic here on course, Scotty. We love to see it. And really well said by Pikey. 4 winners, that's huge in anybody's books.
So, of course it is. I mean, you don't forget too, he comes in with a lot of expectation, but he also comes in with a lot of pressure on his back. Now, he might not feel it on race day. He is a professional. He's been used to it for a long, long time. But imagine the whole world talking about how you've got 10 favourites on the day, the full book of rides that you've got. You've got the favourite, $1.40 in the 1,000 guineas. You've got the even money favourite in the Lex Piper Stakes. You know, he had plum rides everywhere. He had 10 rides today. The average starting price was $2.55 coming into the day. So he had a monstrous book of rides here, and in the end, 4's the magical number.
Yeah. Exactly right. Fantastic result for the Wizard here in the West, continuing to do great things. It's been a huge day of racing. It's got 10 races here. We had 7 races up in Geraldton as well, but plenty of highlights to come out of the program here. The 2 features trained by Dan Morton, 2 very exciting times.
They certainly are. They'll both be